faithfully passing on value and interpreting global bestsellers. Hi, this is Sally here with the Book Talk. Today, I'm going to interpret for you the book The Slash Entrepreneur, subtitled How to Break Free from the 9 to 5 Grind. As working folks, our lives are just like the song lyrics, busy all day long without a break. After a while, many feel stuck in a job dilemma. Low pay that doesn't cover bills, a boss breathing down your neck, no freedom to care for family, or just plain routine work. Personal fulfillment is out of reach. Even with all the gripes, we know our current job is stable, with benefits and security. Blindly quitting isn't smart. So, what to do about this bind? Should we stay stuck in negativity or find another path? American author Kimberly Palmer suggests trying out being a slash entrepreneur. So, what's a slash entrepreneur? The word slash comes from the English slash, meaning someone with multiple careers. A slash entrepreneur isn't a big entrepreneur like Jack Ma. It's someone with side hustles or part time gigs alongside their day job. Slash entrepreneurs work beyond the 8-hour grind, pursuing a second gig separate from their main job, what the author calls a side hustle. In single quote, slash entrepreneur, the author argues that alongside your main job, you should dive into side hustles for diverse opportunities, improving life and fulfilling dreams. The author, Kimberly Palmer, is a highly successful freelance writer and editor. She's written for big names like the Wall Street Journal and the Washington Post, and been a guest on NBC, CNN, and other shows, spreading financial know-how to others. She's a total life success story, but she knew her job had little room to grow, and the heavy load kept her from family. So she felt the side hustle was essential. So she launched Palmer Planning, a famous financial project offering tailored advice, walking the talk as a slash entrepreneur. But Palmer found many folks are eager to start side hustles yet don't know how to begin. So he wrote The Slash Entrepreneur to help motivated people change their lifestyles and become successful slash entrepreneurs. The book boils down to three key questions. First, why start a side hustle? Second, how to launch your side hustle. Third, what does a side hustle truly mean for your life? Let's start with the first question. Why seek a side hustle, or what motivates people? To find out, the author interviewed numerous slash entrepreneurs. Oh, some want extra income, others seek fulfillment, but family remains the primary driver. The author illustrates this with an example. Tara, a bookstore employee earning $28,000 yearly, 40% below 2008 US average, shows how family needs influence side hustle choices. Her tight schedule left no time for her 6-year-old daughter, causing constant stress. So she sought new income streams and opportunities. After relentless effort, she launched a training site for innovative entrepreneurs that flourished, earning $150,000 yearly within 2 years. She then quit the bookstore job, finally gaining time for family. Beyond family, the author notes career sustainability makes side hustles urgent. Seeking security. Job uncertainty means no one's position is truly secure. Developing a side hustle balances household finances, cushions sudden unemployment, and secures your family's future. Take Nick, an internet company employee. Strongly crisis aware, he blogged daily despite grueling hours. He believed building connections prevents panic if suddenly fired, and updating his blog is the main way he builds up his social connections. So 2 years later, Nick was indeed fired by the company. But he was calm because by then, through blogging, he had his own website and tons of fans, with ad and speaking income flowing steadily, enough to support himself, and blogging made his life feel full of meaning. With food in hand, no panic in heart, the author believes that finding a side hustle is necessary, whether for family life, personal growth, or achieving financial freedom. For us folks grinding in the workplace, it's a task we can't avoid. All right, you might ask, I've already found 1,000 reasons to start a side hustle. My family and friends support me too, encouraging me to start a whole new life. So, How exactly can you properly start your own side hustle? This is the second key question the book focuses on. The author argues that launching a side hustle requires nailing five key points: initial planning, financial budgeting, networking, brand building, and time management. Next, I'll go through these points one by one for you. So, the first point is to do solid initial planning. That is, finding and launching a side hustle that fits you. You can start by tapping into your own strengths. For example, finding a side hustle tied to your current job. The book gives an instance. An American couple in software development, to stop their daughter from constantly buying toys, used their skills to design an app that calculates how many toys she can buy with her piggy bank money. And when money runs low, this app sends an alert, making their daughter realize she can't just buy toys freely anymore. Later, they kept improving the app, launched it, and achieved huge success in personal finance. Beyond leveraging your strengths, make sure the side hustle addresses real needs in life, not just some fantasy. For instance, research shows massive demand for creative services in the market. So we see more and more people exploring side hustle opportunities in hot fields like web design, development, and self media services. In the initial planning phase, there's another super important step: trial and error. And simply put, when starting a side hustle, you got to keep trying, even making mistakes, to adjust your approach and head down the right path. I The author's own entrepreneurial journey is a prime example. When he first launched Palmer Planning, selling his unique financial plans online, he only sold one product in 2 weeks, felt totally discouraged. After reflection, he realized his goals were too ambitious for short-term achievement. So he broke down the financial plans into smaller, manageable goals. This made the plans easier for clients to follow while boosting their financial confidence. Ultimately, Palmer Planning became an industry sensation. After initial planning, the second key point is strict financial budgeting, your safeguard for slash entrepreneurship. In budgeting, first minimize startup costs. The author believes ultra low costs dramatically boost success chances because minimal costs mean nearly all income is pure profit. Plus, tight budgeting forces you to spend every cent wisely. For instance, selling digital products online means near zero costs, no inventory or shipping needed. Say someone with basic web skills gets a friend to decorate their online store. Their startup costs stay super low, so nearly all future cash flows straight into their pocket. Beyond lowering costs, tightening your belt during the hustle is crucial. Once you start, that carefree lifestyle disappears. Short-term frugality becomes mandatory, weighing every penny spent. Beyond funding, launching a side hustle also requires solid networking. So the third key point is expanding your network. A strong friend circle makes your efforts twice as effective. With today's rapid tech growth, social interactions have become more frequent and diverse. Erica's side hustle success was directly tied to her social media presence. Erika, a former luxury salesperson, grew tired of 12-hour workdays and launched her side hustle. She started by selling sports-themed jewelry in her familiar athletic niche. Meanwhile, she updated her blog with jewelry ideas like custom pieces for cancer survivors or new moms. Blogging connected her with friends from all walks of life. Many became loyal customers for her athletic jewelry. Her blog also landed her collaborations with big media like the New York Times, boosting her custom jewelry's fame. Now she's CEO of a jewelry firm, but entrepreneurship brings loneliness. That's when you need support. Online entrepreneur communities offer frontline warriors sharing priceless guidance from experience. For example, during a rough patch, the author found a startup training site. There, he met his life mentor. Following expert advice, he refined his approach and reached new heights. Complementing networking is building your own brand. The fourth key point. Why is branding so crucial? Because if suddenly jobless, your well-maintained personal brand helps you bounce back faster. Your brand value keeps clients and fans loyal. through thick and thin. So, how to build a personal brand. The author suggests starting a blog, share articles, chat with followers, build influence, then launch a website to attract supporters and opportunities. Early on, he launched the Alpha Consumer blog, sharing personal finance stories. Many got hooked, and finance shows noticed, inviting him on TV. This skyrocketed his blog's traffic, turning Alpha Consumer into an iconic industry brand. But even great wine needs promotion. Personal branding must go hand in hand with marketing. So, how to promote? The author believes promotion must be targeted. Know your customers and their needs. When promoting her financial guides, she too felt lost initially. After research, she targeted mommy blogs, showing new mothers how her guides help manage household finances. And sure enough, her guides gained massive support. Growing attention and sales suddenly brightened her side hustle path. Hearing this, some might say, wow, side hustles sound complex, but I work days. Where's the time? Great question. The fifth key point is effective time management. Those thriving with successful practices always balance main jobs and gigs skillfully. One smart tactic tip: find connections between both roles for win-win synergy. Take Jennifer at a law firm. Her main job handles receivables and bankruptcies. She noticed many struggled with these topics but lacked guidance. So she leveraged her expertise, writing articles and launching a finance column. Now she's a renowned freelance writer. If gigs totally clash with your main job, strictly separate them. For example, Martin's a medical software sales rep by day. His other role, founder of wine company Cellar Angels. These gigs are worlds apart, so he uses two office computers, one for software, one for wine. Martin dailies list tasks for both jobs separately. So far, both gigs run smoothly. His medical sales boss doesn't even know about the wine business. Another crucial time management skill is learning to say no. It's the ultimate weapon against being overwhelmed by both jobs, but tough to master. You must keep your goals clear and know what matters most right now. Be cautious about commitments. All right, that covers our second question. How exactly to launch a side hustle? Let's recap. The author believes succeeding with side hustles requires focus on initial planning, financial budgeting, networking, brand building, and time management. Master these, and entrepreneurial success is within reach. All right, after all this, many listeners might still have doubts. What can side hustles truly bring to your life journey? Have side hustles become a social trend? That's the final question the book explores. So, what does a side hustle really mean for life? Most directly, increased income, even financial freedom. Take Tara, our bookstore clerk, from $28,000 to $150,000 yearly through her website, gaining family time and financial freedom. But most choose to keep their main jobs. The main job offers stable pay and benefits. Combining both provides maximum security. Note, if your side hustle income doesn't explode immediately, don't lose heart. Small streams form great rivers. Side hustle income grows gradually. Steady increases will eventually bring financial freedom. Thus, the self-identity gained can't always be measured in dollars. The author runs some numbers for us. Say $200 monthly from a side hustle. That's $2,400 yearly. Invested in a 6% index fund, you'd have $200,000 in 30 years. Pretty motivating, right? Beyond finances, side hustle's greater gift is fulfilling life's purpose. This includes personal and social value. Simply put, chasing dreams and using talents brings deep fulfillment. And this sense of fulfillment absolutely can't be measured by money. For example, Melissa used to work in consulting. The busy tasks and repetitive business research exhausted her. So she started a yoga studio and became a yoga teacher. Through yoga classes, Melissa not only changed her own life path, but also helped many people correct bad habits, even changing their life views and values. This made Melissa feel that her efforts brought something positive to society, filling her with excitement and satisfaction. Some slash entrepreneurs, their side hustles reward not personal wealth, but social value. For instance, charities and nonprofits aim not for money, but to improve the environment, make seniors' lives happier, and help marginalized kids. Like Alexander, founder of Milk Gambler website, which focuses on children's parties. Alexander saw many kids endlessly asking parents for money to throw lavish birthday parties, which was wasteful. So he created this site, designing birthday party templates with activities like book swaps and charity drives. Um, he hopes to teach kids a healthy lifestyle, that giving and helping are precious, not just taking. The author believes side hustles can fully realize personal value and also change society. So soon, side hustles will be as essential to life as phones and computers. A 2.01 U.S. youth entrepreneurship study found that among 16 to 39-year-olds, 36% started side hustles for various reasons across all industries. Different groups have different needs for side hustles. For instance, graduates explore paths between careers and side gigs. Parents use side gigs to ease money stress, and seniors want to contribute post retirement. The line between main and side jobs is fading. Like, many folks carry double-sided biz cards now. Main job on front, side hustle details on back. The cards feature social media handles, blending both careers. Oh, and some discover their side gig is their true passion, so they quit their main job to pursue it full time. So that's our third point. Side hustles enable financial freedom and purpose, while charitable ones boost society. Plus, the line between main jobs and side gigs is blurring. Side hustling will become universal. All right, that wraps the/entrepreneur. Keynotes below the audio. Catch you tomorrow.